Hey guys, it's Taylor Claypat back again with another YouTube video, and today, what's going to be happening is I'm going to be showing you my Louie the Largemouth bass replacement, which is now repaired, and I'm going to get into that in just a second. And I know I'm showing my face for this video because I was going to tell you what was wrong with it, but yeah, I know, don't mind my face, I know I got scratches on me. It's because my dog, Enzo, he scratched me in the face, while kind of like stretching and whatnot, and he just kind of got me right in the face, and yeah, it hurt a lot more than it looked. So yeah, that sucked. And also, just one thing to point out there, because I never really put this out there. If you hear like water noise in the background, it's the fish tank over there. And I know I never mentioned that in any previous videos where you might have heard that, but if you hear that, that's what that is. It's the fish tank. So yeah. And another thing too, I was gonna use the camera for this, but then the battery died. So, yeah, that sucked. So I guess it is a good thing that I brought my phone out here, and I figured why not do my thumbnail, just cause. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I did. So, but anyway, let's just get into Louie. So what was wrong with Louie was the fact of, the split gears in the head and the tail. But after a bit, like with what happened, with the tail. If you noticed in the last video that I made of Louie, at least, before repairs, that video, you'll see that whenever his tail went up, it would not go down. Well, partially it's probably because of the split gear, but there's also the fact of the motor was dying, and it did die. So what happened, like, even after, I replaced the gear, the motor it died. Because it would only go up once, then nothing at all, and then the motor ended up not going anymore. So I had to replace that, which is nice, so I did. What I did was, since I couldn't even bother fixing the other Louie, because there's a glitch in there, and, the speaker wasn't working. I tried to mess with some of it at one point. Like, what I wanted to try to do at the time was at least see if I could get the head working, and see if, like, I could get the speaker working again. But that did not work whatsoever. So it all just kind of went wrong. Like, I think there might be something on the board that's, making the speaker not, like, amplify. So that sucks. But also there's, with the head, I was trying to kind of, like, get that head motor out, but then the piece broke that holds it, and I still have, like, the whole mechanism too. So I mean, if I wanted to, I could show it to you, but I'm not going back and doing that. But yeah, so there's a specific type of piece that, like, holds those motors, and, like, part of that broke, and I wanted to see if I could replace that motor, because at the time, like, before, the motor was buzzing, but then it stopped buzzing, so I think it died. So I figured I'd try to replace it, but then that did not go well. So yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, so now, since I had spare parts, at least, I figured, why not? So I'll just use those and, get this guy going again. So that's what I did. So yeah, I replaced the tail motor with the other Louie's mouth motor, because I knew for a fact that one worked. I wasn't sure about the other tail motor or not, because I've never seen it go, and if you know what Louie does, then you can just tell that there's a glitch in there, because with mine, and I think I've mentioned this before too, so sorry if I'm, like, repeating myself, but, with mine, like, when you know what Louie does and stuff like that, you could just tell that there's a glitch in there, because there's no part whatsoever where it's supposed to sing songs and, like, move his tail and stuff. So that's what that was. So I just used the mouth motor and replaced the tail with the mouth motor. And as for the head, I just replaced the gear in the head, since that motor was fine, and, everything was good. So, went well, and I'm happy that now I finally have a perfectly working Louie the Largemouth bass singing fish. So, Oh my god, it's been 5 minutes already. But I'm gonna stop talking. I pretty much got everything that I really wanted to say anyway. And I'm gonna show you a demo of this guy. So hope that you guys enjoy. Okay, so yeah, there. Just keep in mind though, there is a little tear in the mouth right there, so you can see part of his little mouthpiece. But you know, I'm at least happy he's working. So without further ado, let's just get into it.
Hey, I'm some catch. I feel like a fish out of water. Are you looking at me? Boy, I'm stuffed to the gills. Face it, baby, you're hooked on me. I feel like a fish out of water. Hey, I'm some catch. Well, I've been minding my business, just running around the lake, took a bite of a hook. That was my favorite mistake. Take me back to the water, throw me in, and I wasn't even hungry. Take me back to the water, throw me in.
Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do. But yeah, as you can see, he works perfectly. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And I hope that you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching. See ya.